What's up, guys? Car Fighter here with Player C's top 3 deck profile. What'd you play?
I played Highlander. So, let's get into it. Obviously, you play Highlander. You're playing for Reindeer because she's the one currently, because the original one got sent off the pasture. So, you play your Reindeer. She does things. She's the reason the deck is playable currently. And with that, you play your ride targets that you hope to get out the top 10. I played Ange. Originally, this was a Q-Tire. This was a Q-Tire, but when Q-Tire got sent to the, sent to the Forbidden Zone, I started off with a Riet, but after messing with Riet and testing, she didn't do anything. And I was going to play with the old Highlander Grade 3 that checked the top 7 to call 2. To try to sack and to ride down targets, but then I went, oh, Ange just does it by herself. I don't have to worry about it. And during the tournament, she actually came in when I was playing against Messiah in the Giants 30K. Then he got called down. I picked it back up to his hand. Then Squad Fighters reminded me about that. So that happens right there. The rest of these are just things you see all the time because these are the ones you want to ride into right here. Then we have Olivia. She was the MVP for me at the tournament. Every time I needed something to restand and I didn't have Counterblast, she showed up. Originally was torn between playing her or not, and then after I started playing her, I went, oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? This card is ridiculous. I mean, she's her but free. so yeah. Aneska, who is a very good card, but I never used her the entire tournament. And matter of fact, in the final for top 3 for 3rd place, I saw her and Olivia, and we both know which one I went for. Olivia and won the game. But she's a good card. Just never came up with tournament at all. We have Laura here. She came up once. She's a good card. She can sack into things. 10K power, strong and powerful. So those are grade 3 ride targets for grade 2s. Obviously, you're playing Highlander, so you want your ride targets. So obviously, these are the ones you want to ride into because when you ride down, all their skills activate. Had a funny moment when I used the Aqua against a guy and tried to tell me that it doesn't work that way, which is hilarious because people don't know what cards do, but try to tell you they do.
That'd be accurate information.
I mean, all of them have cool effects that are on place. So you ride them, you play them, yes. Then for ride down targets, originally this was a Sandy, but because Q-Chair went into the Forbidden Zone, I was like, what's the point of having a grade 2 that's a G guard if I can't get it all the time? And I was worried about having ride down targets. So while looking on Card Fight area, I just went through cards and went, wait a minute, this card has a Soul Blast cost. Card has Soul Blast cost? I'm gonna play her. And she came up and did her thing right here, yes. Ghost Chick, another ride down, helpful ride down target, gets plus 15K. I mean, she came in, she did what she was supposed to do. She was basically to be able to try to recycle grade 3s. It never came up in the whole tournament, but that was the whole purpose of her. She works when she works. So yeah, with that. And then you got that, obviously. You have, you gotta have the grade 1, the Pro Sisters. What you want to say, the 28K crit 2? Crits win games, right?
They do.
I mean, in top, what was it, top 8? Top 8 or no? It's the top 4. In top 4, when I was playing against Pale Moon, I sacked this off top with Lieselots, and I had the great 1 in my hand, and I was like, if the Pale Moon guy doesn't have the combo, I win the game. If he has the combo, I'm gonna die. Thought about it, went for it. The dude was shaking his hands. I thought I won, but then he had the combo. It took him 3 minutes to use the combo on me because he was scared. He was scared, but the Pro Sisters. For grade 1s, I played these 2 right here, Betty. Originally, this one was a Q-Tier, but Q-Tier went to the Forbidden Zone, so I went into this because to try to help me dig for cards that I was looking for, like ride down pieces, reindeer. Funny moment, I did this, saw a reindeer, put it in my hand. The guy told me I couldn't get reindeer because reindeer counted as a trigger, and I was like, read the card. That's why, people not knowing what cards do. But yeah, she came in clutch pretty much every game. Pretty much every game. I was happy I did this. Yeah. And then ride down targets. You know, everybody by this point knows what the ride down targets, what they do. You have to play them. This one gives you cute attacks. This one, you know, give you a front car sometimes sucks, but you're playing reindeer, things happen, and you know, she's a cool card. So yeah.
So I assume this is your deck.
Oh, I forgot I still have my great ones. But you know, yeah. I played this one right here, mostly because she could put back grade 3s or 4s that I had in my hand. And, you know, she had the thing where I could put triggers, or not triggers, I could put the markers on my rear guards when going first so that they could have the 10K power for themselves and then help with Lupina because I sacked Lupina and I was like, oh, look, 2 things for force markers, they can restand. Good girl, yeah. This one right here, just you go first, or you go second, only hit pressure, draw a card. Every time I rode into her and did this, everybody blocked it, which it was okay with me, didn't hurt me to do that. So yeah, Stezza, just to put back cards and draw cards. Sedna, obviously you're playing your grade 3 searcher because, you know, you're looking for reindeer. Looking for reindeer, so you play her. This card right here, I know even though I didn't have Q-Terror anymore, the fact that this card existed and if I had it, I could, you know, give myself 10K power, to me was worth keeping her. I never actually had her to do anything, but that was what she was for. And then Rolock here. Never ever got to use the Rolock. Matter of fact, in one of our games, everybody rode the Rolock. I thought that was pretty funny. Everybody did. But, you know, I figure having, you know, defense against certain things would be good. And then I was going to Bikun. Originally, he was a Hanali. And once I lost Q-Terror to the, you know, Forbidden Zone, I went, oh, well, with the Rolock and this and, you know, I'll just go ahead and throw this out. This trigger, I figured I had like 2 Ghetto Roloxes. 2 Ghetto Roloxes, so I was like, having 2 Ghetto Roloxes is better than just having one. One, and you know, I actually did use both of them multiple times to survive stuff, so they did what they were supposed to do. Triggers. I mean, played 3 crit draws. Draw Sentinels, obviously, you know, I played that. It's the crit Sentinel. The D draw. 3 of the Stride crits. 1 of random crits right here. The over trigger, because you don't have a choice. You have to play it. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. I mean, even though no one, I didn't see the over trigger get hit in any of my games. Actually, I hit it, but I hit it when they attacked me one person and it screwed me on damage. But you know, yeah. And then your heal guards, because when you're playing those, you don't have a choice. So I know my crits are kind of weird, but that goes into something else I will talk about later when I go into Z-Zone. The best starter, obviously, because she's SP. That's the only reason why. But, you know. So yeah, that's my main deck.
Oh, it could very well be a Crimson Nova.
Into G-Zone.
But yeah.
If Reindeer is the one for the deck, she's the one for the G-Zone.
You're just like, yeah, I'm winning. And they're just like,
I mean,
you're just like, okay, crap.
funny enough, whenever I showed her, the game ended. The game ended. Strong and powerful.
My life points. I swing and I trash your life points.
To Tarua,
Crap.
it was, I mean, never used her. Matter of fact, I never used any of my G-Zone except for this, the entire tournament. But, you know, I figured just being able to have an option for restanding if you weren't on Reindeer and you didn't have anything good. Megiddo, I mean, Megiddo's Megiddo. Sack to the top. Never came up, but you know.
And you can do nothing.
Alprina was a card left over from it was left over from Q-Tier. It didn't exist. She doesn't exist anymore. I never replaced it.
Yeah, I was trying to.
It was whatever. I mean, this car could literally be anything. Could literally be anything. Shandy, you know, and to troll Link Joker even harder than Link Joker gets trolled by Helltrotter. And then the car I put in, this right here was originally Dismal, but you know, after Keteer died, I decided to play her, which is why my trigger's like that. Mainly because if I didn't have the ability to pay for Helltrotter cost, or I wasn't on reindeer to try to just do the Highlander stuff,
Nice.
this was gonna be my next out because this card was better than any other strides in my deck. You know, so in practice, I got her to go off multiple times, which is why I say yeah, she's in, but I never used her because you know I didn't have to.
Wait, there's a rule change to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before
And then
there
for
was no mulligan, and we only got
G-Guards,
Yeah. Like,
2 Citron,
yeah.
you know, Battle Phase plays,
Like,
It's
just
the one more.
2 of the Neat G-Guard,
you get one mulligan, that's it.
you know, Cannibal Blast pickup stuff.
Like the one, 'cause otherwise-
This one, which is basically like a worse version of this, but it's free. So say play it. And 1 G-Guard to hit big. You know, not as big as it used to be because Keteer doesn't exist anymore, but you know, can get big. You start this. So overall, the deck performed exceptionally well. I was super happy with what I did, and I was pretty happy that we got third this year. That actually we got second, especially since you know we're basically 3-man locals, 3-man locals and did it. So
There's BT12 bolt in there?
I mean, I don't.
I don't know.
That's pretty much all I have to say for the deck profile.
I just see white.
And thank you for looking at it. All right.
Yeah.